Welcome fall and welcome to Blue Heron Hill. I'm Sue here in just off my garden next to my greenhouse, and you can see my winter squash is all curing in there. I am so happy we got such a fabulous crop. But I am standing in front of my green stalk, which I have now planted up for fall and hopefully some winter growth here. Lots of little seedlings, mostly lettuce, some spinach, some bigger than others. And I'm hoping, and if you saw any of the videos last winter, and I'll put a link up there about this green stalk, and I had it in my greenhouse, and I kept, I would say 75% of the little lettuce plants in there alive. So as soon as the weather started hitting the nice temperatures in early spring, I had plenty of greens to eat. So I'm hoping again that I can do that. I have another green stalk over here, which is all done, and that I'm going to be planting up also, and hopefully that will fit into my greenhouse also. Now what I do is I refresh the soil. I'll take each tier down and I'll take out probably half of the soil, mix that with some new compost, add some all-purpose fertilizer. This is my fertilizer of choice for the last couple of years. If anybody has anything different that you think might be better, let me know down in the comments, because I've had pretty good success with this. So anyway, I mix up, and then I with some fresh compost, and I add probably about half more into the depth of this with fresh stuff, and water it thoroughly, and voila, hopefully these will start growing. I'm a little bit late. I wanted to get these in end of August, but well, the garden happens. But what we're going to do today is dump out some bins that I have potatoes in. The potatoes plants have died down, probably about 3 weeks ago, but I just haven't had time to unearth any little gems that are in there. Now I had 4 other bins, rather on the smaller side, and I probably neglected them a little bit. I didn't get much of a harvest from them. I'll put a picture right here and show you what I got from four bins. The next 2 bins that I'm going to empty out today are a little bit larger, and I paid a little bit more attention to these, crossing my fingers that I have a little bit better crop. If not, there's still more potatoes in the ground in my main garden, which I might get to today. So let's go unearth what I have in these 2 bins and see how it did. Here is the big bin that I have. You can see that the foliage has all died back quite a while ago. This is really crunchy and old. But I think I had probably about 5 seed potatoes in here. And let us see if I can unearth. This is a good sign. Wow. Very nice. Not too bad. What I think I will do is dump this out onto, I have some cut open feed bags here, dump the soil out to make sure I didn't miss anything in here. Now here's my last bin right here. And you can see I still have growth here. And it's, you know, there's some dead areas here where the potato vines have died. But I have still a flush. I'm just getting a little antsy. And I just want to dig up potatoes. And I want to get this crop over and done with. So I am just going to harvest this and not wait any longer. Ah, my first one. Ooh. I love to see how that grows. Look at how it grows off of this, the root portion, this just under the ground. You can see on this one, it has already put out an eye. So that means this thinks it's the second session of growth, where this would then be a seed potato. And then if we had, 3-4 more months of a growing season, this would give me another crop of potatoes right from this potato. But this is not what I want to see, so I'm glad that I decided to just harvest this before that happens. Like I have an audience over here. Those are our new laying hens. 3 speckled Sussex and 3 Welsumers. And I think one of the Welsumers is a rooster. So stay tuned and we'll see how that works out. Okay, so here we have my 2 baskets. Plus my scale is zeroed out, a new basket. And I'm just going to carefully transfer these into this basket. Feels heavy. Wow, 11 pounds. I think that is excellent. Okay, here is my last patch of potatoes. Now these are in ground. They aren't in a raised bed. I had this patch of ground here. It's next to my tomatoes here. I had some old sprouting potatoes that had sprouts, some 10 inches long. So I just dug a trench, put them in, crossed my fingers, let them go, hope for the best. And as I was pulling up some of the weeds, because this was all covered with weeds, you can see that I've pulled up some nice ones already. So a lot of the foliage hasn't died yet, but as I said with the last one, it's time. And it looks like I do have some nice. These are red Norlands. One of my favorites. I am going to have to fork this up because the ground is not as light and fluffy as in those bins. There's one right here underneath the surface. Oh, a couple. It's going to be hard to get up. Oh, well, I think this was worth it. that. There we are. That was my in-ground potato harvest. It was probably a 5-foot patch. Oh, maybe 6 foot. But there's red Norlands in here, and I think this is probably Kennebec. Maybe one plant of those. So let's go in and weigh it. Okay, here we have kind of a side-by-side comparison of the two baskets. Same kind of a basket. And I'm going to give this one a weight check. That looks like about 6 pounds. So 6 and 11, 17 pounds of potatoes from 2 bins and 1 6-foot patch. I think I did pretty well in that regards. Oh, I'm going to have to see what the best approach for next year is. A lot of people have had very good luck with grow bags. Pretty good luck with these bins. I've had problems in the past with voles eating away into my grow bags, so I'm hesitant to try those again. But maybe a couple more bins. I may not have enough raised bed area to plant potatoes. If you saw my last video, put it up here, you'll understand that I have to do some drastic measures with one of my garden areas because of an infiltration of a weed that I just can't eradicate. But anyway, go back and look at that one. So thanks for following along on this video, Digging Up Potatoes. It's like digging for gold. It's so much fun because all year long you see these vines growing green, but you have no idea what's going on underneath the ground. So if you like this content, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and pass this along to anybody that might be interested in this kind of content. So until the next time that we can go digging in the dirt, happy gardening. Bye.